Since the Wake Forest 15K, I've been in Spain rehabbing my calf. Evan found form and won back-to-back titles in Guatemala, and Jody had a bunch of close calls that went against him at the challenger level in doubles. Guatemala 15K is our last stop for the year. Let's get it.
Friday evening in Huamantla with the king of Guatemala himself, 10-0, back-to-back titles, Izu. 8,000 feet, how we feeling?
Not great.
Not great.
But that's always going to be the first day, I think, in altitude.
Yeah, I think it's gotta keep the body still,
Yeah.
keep some tight spin, not too much height. Use the slice, keep it low for the opponent. But yeah, man, we in the middle of nowhere right now. I feel like shit. I just came off a 15-hour flight from Istanbul. So I started in Spain, 1 hour to Madrid, 4 hours to Istanbul, 15 hours Mexico City, and then got in the booth, and then now we're on the court. So I'm feeling like dog shit, but we fight. More.
This hit is really just about getting a good feel for the conditions. It's never easy going from sea level to even 1,000 or 2,000 feet, but this is 8,300 feet. The ball's flying quite a bit. As you can see, I'm using the slice a lot here in these conditions. Keep the ball low for the opponent. It's hard to lift here. And it's not every day you see me win a backhand rally with Evan Zoo, so I had to get a little animated there. Doing a pretty good job here actually of taking the ball on the rise and keeping the body still. This inside and forehand winner here is actually a little bit more my speed than the last rally. I want to see more of that this week. I have been known to semi-tank the volley part of the practice, so I'm doing my best here to keep the legs and the mind engaged and really hit a good amount of volleys to keep that part of my game sharp. Then we did some serve and return. I did not jump on any serves today because the last time I did that after a long flight, not even that long of a flight, my calf popped. So today was just a couple of shoulder over and hitting a bunch of returns from Evan. Good morning.
Day 2 here in Huamantla. It's like 7:30 in the morning, 40 degrees outside, very cold. We're at 8,000 feet, so in December, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I'm still feeling pretty jet lagged. Woke up at the first time at 3 a.m., then 5 a.m. Been up ever since. Practicing today at 10, and I play my first round qualies tomorrow. Pretty stacked tournament actually. Like a lot of guys in the top 500, 600 still playing, which is surprising in this kind of conditions, but Jody gets in tonight. Today, just another day to get some points in the altitude on the hard courts. And yeah, man, just happy to be healthy again. And we look forward to playing here in Huamantla. We fight. Let's go. Breakfast of champions here. These man all over the courts, bro. I had to run to the bank and I learned there's actually things out here, city center. Very nice. 7 a.m. Match day, first round qualies. Play first on 9:30. It's about 40 degrees right now. Probably be in the 50s when I play. Yeah, just happy to be healthy. Had a decent practice yesterday. Goal for today is just to get through the match in one piece. And yeah, just focus on my things. Play with my structure. Use the serve well. Find my forehand inside out. Yeah, keep the ball low in these conditions, and then getting it on the backhand side probably is gonna be where I'm focused on. Probably gonna slice a little bit more in these conditions because the low ball is a bit of a bait, and the ball can fly, and the guy tries to be too aggressive. And I can also, if they lift, I can find my forehand a little bit easier. So yeah, that's today's goal. Yeah, we fight. Got the win, 6-1, 6-love. Was a bit nervous with the altitude, but was able to figure it out. The kick serve worked really well. My opponent didn't do that much with the ball, so I had a lot of time to kind of figure out how I wanted to play. Yeah, kick serve works well, keeping the ball low, and then obviously, like I said, getting it on the backhand side, using my forehand to be aggressive. Yeah, happy to be through to the next round. Get some physio now, watch the guy practice a bit. But the one thing I would say that made me a little upset during the match was a guy came to ask Evan and Jody what the score was, and they had no clue. So they didn't give a shit. Thanks, guys. At least they were there, though. In the physical form, but not in spirit.
We have two separate hits going on here. Evan is hitting with Elmar Ejupovic, a good player who's been in the 200 tour, and Jody's hitting with our good friend and the worst dressed player on tour, Noah Schachter. This is a common practice at pro tournaments. With limited courts and court time, guys often share courts. But normally what happens is guys mirror each other where they hit lines, crosses, some volleys, net serves, and then play points. But what Elmar and Evan are doing is actually pretty cool, specifically training the approach and the pass, with the ball being fed short and the guy approaching the net, coming up to hit volleys. Not often that you see guys taking a half. This is a great scenario to train in any conditions, but especially at 8,000 feet. It's not easy to approach, but it's even harder to pass. Getting the ball up and down consistently with accuracy is so tough. This is really good work by these two guys. You can learn a lot from watching these guys practice. First impressions of Guamantla?
Food's good. Breakfast was good. Balls are terrible.
Okay.
Oh, you meant the city or just the situation?
Everything.
What city?
The lovely home.
Do you see the mountain?
Tell
The
them
mountain Zeke?
about the mountain, about Zeke.
The mountain Zeke and AB climbed for 6 hours?
Yeah.
I don't think that's for us.
It's definitely not for me. You know me. I'm gonna be courts, room, restaurant for the next 2 weeks. That's it. I'm pretty shocked how tough the tournament is, no? December in Mexico, altitude 8,000 feet, and the draws are full.
I'm just gonna repeat what Noah said to me last
What
night.
did he say?
In the Uber, he said, everyone's just greedy for points.
Greedy.
You know, end of December, everyone's just greedy for points. But
Tell me
then,
what this shit.
but then everyone's here, so like, fuck, it becomes so strong.
Yeah. Just give me something, man. But we fight. Mm-hmm. My brother Jody is mentally cooked, boy. He out here with the no-show socks. Vacation time, boy. He done with this year. 2024, that's a wrap, son. Ross. They hitting balls? I can't even see them. No way. ITF tour, baby, not a day. Not a day, not a dollar. Huh? Not a dollar spent, actually. Explain this to the people. Your bags are at the courts, and you're coming from your room. What's the...
It was so cold outside, I wanted to just get a little bit warm, so I went back to the room to stretch a little bit. Now I'm back. Now I'm ready.
But no sweatpants? No. Just calves out. Yeah, you gotta have it. Alright, so sorry no video from the match yesterday, but I lost 7-6-6-4. Start with the positives. Body feels good, healthy, no pain in the calf. I served well, I returned well. When I was actually on the baseline, I played pretty well. The guy's been here for, I think, a few weeks already, used to the conditions, so he was actually doing a good job putting the ball low and short in the service box, especially when he's on defense. And I just missed a bunch of those short balls inside the service box. We're 8,000 feet, so the ball's flying on us a bit, so I couldn't really get the ball up and down too well. And when I started missing them too much long, started putting a little bit too much spin on them, hitting them in the net then. So yeah, I think just with a little more time in these conditions and playing in the afternoons also a bit harder, so the ball flies a little bit more again. So with a little bit more time in these conditions, I think I'll play better. I'll find a solution for those short balls. But yeah, man, not pretty. Sign lucky loser. I think I'm third on the list. I doubt I'll get in today. There is one spot available, but we'll see. If not, take a day off with the body, do some fitness maybe, and then back to work tomorrow. Fight. See it there. He don't know it yet, but in the podcast with Liam tonight, I'm going to do an over and under of long hair. And I'm gonna show Draxel a picture of him with a man bun. He doesn't know yet, but that's what's happening. That's what good friends do. Yep, that's nice and solid contact. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Fellas, first round today, Mbiti and Peter Bertrand. How we feeling? Someone's prepared with the sunscreen on the face. You look like the Joker, almost.
Look, it's just all about being professional and being thorough. All right, taking care of everything. We get fresh rackets for the match. We're in altitude, tension, a little bit higher preparation, you know. I foam rolled today, you know what I mean? Fresh haircut,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Thorough warm up, it's just what professionals would do. As Evan says, you check all the boxes, you know?
Yeah, I'm saying that all the time.
Okay, yeah, you say a lot, huh? All right, boys, good luck.
Thanks.
Yo, Keegan, where are you from by chance? Would it be California or no? Sad, dude.
You can tell from early on it's pretty tough to play in the altitude. Jody's sailing a forehand long there. He starts to find his range a bit, finding the forehand a bit better, and then he just serves well. Very hard to deal with the serve in these conditions. Evan cleaning up the net a lot. Very clean set from Jody and Evan in terms of their service games. They just went down in the tiebreaker, a bit unlucky. From this point in the match, Evan just turns it on. Good backhand return. Crazy backhand pick up to forehand inside and winner.
Another one.
Double fault to get on the second set.
This man Jody looks so out of it, dog. I don't know how they still fighting in here. Let's go.
What you don't see in this tiebreak is that after the second point, Peter launches his racket into the fence twice. Then at 5-0 down, he hits the ball out of the stadium, or out of the court, and gets another code, so point. So they're down 0 right away, and then he kind of loses it here. And this is the craziest end to a match I've ever seen in my life.
Peter has had enough. I've never seen a match end like that. Joe, fellas, somebody's more cooked than you?
Seems to be the case, bro. That's never happened to me in my
Yo.
life. Man just lobbed up match points.
Unreal.
Bro, what was it? What was the score when I missed the ball?
Yeah, 7-0, you became 7-1.
Low-key, I'm thinking like, he puts in a little bit of
We're still alive. If you look closely, you'll see that Noah Schachter is in the exact same clothes he was in at 9 a.m. this morning.
You have to catch Brandon.
He's only in, huh?
You have to catch Brandon in a good part of the vlog. I'm Bianchi. That boy said we only catch him when they're freaking out.
Hoodie, it's cold outside, hoodie. Man has his thighs and his toes out, bro.